Cars 3. Cars 3 is a 2017 American 3D computer-animated comedy film produced by Pixar Animation Studios and released by Walt Disney Pictures. It is the 18th Pixar feature film and the third installment in the Cars film franchise, following Cars 2. It is directed by Brian Fee, a storyboard artist on Cars and Cars 2, and stars the voices of Owen Wilson, Cristela Alonzo, Chris Cooper, Armie Hammer, Larry the Cable Guy, Bonnie Hunt, Nathan Fillion, Kerry Washington and DeLaria. The film is scheduled to be released on June 16, 2017. Plot. After losing his racing title to Jackson Storm, along with a new generation of high-tech racers, many begin questioning if the famous Lightning McQueen will retire after he endures a terrible crash. McQueen's sponsor, Rostes, is bought by Sterling, who wants to turn him into a racing brand. Lightning asks for a chance to race in the Florida 500, and begins to train with race technician Cruz Ramirez, who's always had her own racing dreams. Cast: Owen Wilson as Lightning McQueen, a legendary Piston Cup veteran who lives in Route 66's Radiator Springs, racer for Rostes. 5. Armie Hammer as Jackson Storm, McQueen's new racing rival who is the face of the new and next-gen races, and threatens McQueen's racing career, racer for IGN TR0. Cristela Alonzo as Cruz Ramirez, McQueen's trainer and racing technician Larry the Cable Guy as Mater, a tow truck, and Lightning's best friend Bonnie Hunt as Sally Carrera, a Porsche 996 series, and Lightning's girlfriend Chris Cooper as Smokey, Doc's former mechanic and crew chief who helps McQueen train for the Florida 500. Nathan Fillion as Sterling, a rich business car who runs the elite training facility Rostes Racing Center. Tony Shalhoub as Luigi, a Fiat 500. Guido Quironi as Guido, a forklift who is Luigi's best friend, and assistant Kerry Washington as Natalie Certain. A statistical analyst, DeLaria as Miss Fritter, a demolition derby-inspired monster school bus who is an intimidating figure and legend. At the Thunder Hollow Demolition Derby, Lloyd Sher as Fillmore, a Volkswagen bus, Paul Dooley as Sarge, a Willys model Jeep, Lewis Hamilton as Hamilton, a voice command assistant to Cruz Ramirez. Hamilton previously voiced himself in the second film. Bob Costas as Bob Cutlass, a broadcaster at the racetrack. Bob Peterson as Chick Hicks, a former Piston Cup racer and ex-rival of Lightning McQueen who now works as a RSN announcer and hosts his own TV show, Chick's Picks. He was previously voiced by Michael Keaton in the first film. Cheech Marin as Ramon, a Chevrolet Impala lowrider who is Floss' husband. Jennifer Lewis as Flo, a former Motorama show car, and Ramon's wife Michael Wallace as Sheriff, a season 1949 Mercury 8 police car. Katherine Helmond as Lizzie, a Ford Model T. John Ratzenberger as Mac, a 1985 Mack Superliner who is Lightning's transport. Ray Magliozzi as Dusty. Tom Magliozzi as Rusty, Isaiah Whitlock Jr. as River Scott Jr. Johnson as Jr., Midnight Moon Margot Martindale as Louise Barnstormer Nash. In addition, several drivers and other racing-related personalities from NASCAR will have roles or cameos, including Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Darrell Wallace Jr., Darrell Waltrip, Shannon Spake, Humpy Wheeler, Jeff Gordon, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Petty, Mike Joy, Ray Evanham, and as well as Richard Petty's return as Strip the King Weathers, who now acts as Cal Weathers' crew chief. It is also confirmed that Doc Hudson will appear in flashbacks, with unused audio recordings of the late Paul Newman from the first film. Production. On August 17, 2013, Michael Wallace told radio listeners that Cars 3 would go back to Route 66, and will also include Route 99. At the Disney stockholder meeting on March 18, 2014, Disney CEO Bob Iger announced that Pixar had begun pre-production on Cars 3. In October 2014, Pixar's chief creative officer John Lasseter revealed at the Tokyo International Film Festival that the film will feature a tribute to Hayao Miyazaki's film The Castle of Cagliostro, in a form of an old Citroën 2CV. Production began in summer 2014. On October 8, 2015, the film's release date was announced to be June 16, 2017. On June 10, 2016, during an interview, John Lasseter, director of the previous Cars films, promised a very emotional story, similar in tone to the first film. On January 5, 2017, it was announced that Armie Hammer would play Jackson Storm, and Cristela Alonzo would play Cruz Ramirez. Release: Cars 3 is scheduled for theatrical release on June 16, 2017 in the United States in 3D and selected IMAX theaters, accompanied by the Pixar short film Lou. The film had a special screening for the NASCAR industry in Kannapolis, North Carolina on May 23, 2017. The world premiere was held in Anaheim, California on June 10, 2017. Critical response. On review aggregator site Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 68% based on 25 reviews, with an average rating of 6.7. The site's critical consensus reads, Cars 3 has an unexpectedly poignant story to go with its dazzling animation, suggesting Pixar's most middle-of-the-road franchise may have a surprising amount of tread left. On Metacritic, which assigns a normalized rating, the film has a score of 64 out of 100, based on 11 critics, indicating generally favorable reviews. Video game. A tie-in video game has been announced to accompany the film's release. It will be developed by Avalanche Software, which was shut down by Disney in 2016, but was acquired and revived by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, and it will be released on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Wii U, Xbox 360, and Xbox One on June 13, 2017 in North America, in Europe on July 14, 2017, and Japan on July 20, 2017. As Disney no longer develops and publishes video games after the release of Disney Infinity 3.0, Warner Bros. Will publish the tie-in game. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.